News that's coming in at the moment, it's US President Donald Trump and Zoran Mamdani who are now locking horns in an explosive war of words. Mamdani is resisting the immigration raids. Donald Trump is now bristling. Donald Trump's arrest threat to NYC Democrat mayoral candidate pick. Mamdani hits back, says he's not intimidated by what US President Donald Trump is trying to do. Now there is an arrest threat that has been given out by US President Donald Trump.
In his nomination speech, said he will defy ICE and will not allow ICE to arrest criminal aliens in New York City. Your message to communist Zoran Mamdani?
Well, then we'll have to arrest him. Look, we don't need a communist in this country, but if we have one, I'm going to be watching over him very carefully on behalf of the nation. We send him money. We send him all the things that he needs to run a government.
My colleague Pranay is with me on this story. Pranay, New York City's mayoral Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani's rise has actually shaken many in the United States, including the US President Donald Trump.
Aishwarya, this has a lot to do with the New York politics as well, because Zoran Mamdani, who's slated to become the new mayor of New York, and also Donald Trump, who hails from that city. So that's why they are locking horn on the ICE policies, because if you see the previous references of Donald Trump, he mentioned many times about the New York City, how New York has become. But this is going to be serious if President Donald Trump uses his executive power and take action against, because New York City and New York State as a state as well, it has been traditionally a blue state, and that's why there's a lot of base for Zoran Mamdani and the Democratic Party. President Donald Trump is taking on the left and the liberal leadership and Democratic Party, and this is going to pan out in an ugly fight if this continues. But we have to see how Zoran Mamdani can execute what he's saying, that he's going to obstruct the ICE actions, because we have seen how things panned out in California, in LA. There were recently the cases of riots as well. So there has to be, administration need to handle it very carefully, because it involved life, it involved the government procedures as well, as far as the crackdown on the illegal immigrants are concerned.
Thank you, Pranay, giving us those details. It is the US President Donald Trump also, who hails from New York. We are seeing this battle now playing out in front of our eyes from the United States of America.